Okay, guys, so day 5 of my 5-day fast has come to an end. And just in a minute, I'll be going downstairs to cook my meal, which I'm very much looking forward to. It's going to be around 300 grams of mince, um, about a can of chopped tomatoes, maybe some onions. I'm going to see what spice to use on my mince. I want to use one spice just so I don't, confuse the stomach. Because in general, spices aren't a great thing to be having. But in this scenario, I'm just going to have one spice. And then, of course, salt and pepper. Then I'm going to have 4 eggs and some salad and maybe a bit of cheese. And that's going to be it. So very similar, like the meal that I had at the start, the last meal I had before my fast. So yeah, 120 hours. Um, the craziest thing of all is that I'm not even hungry. Like that's the crazy thing, because I remember the first time I did. This is my third time doing a 5-day fast. I remember the very first time I did when I was still in secondary school, and I was extremely weak. I was starving. I remember I got up that morning because I broke it in the morning rather than breaking it at night. I got up that morning and I can't remember, like, did I even have like a shower beforehand? I just immediately made my meal and I was like, hallelujah, and ate that thing. Of course I can't blame my younger self. But yeah, I've learned a lot. Learned a lot along the way. Today was amazing. Today was great. I did my lesson in university. Lesson wasn't fantastic. It was just about like little components in sound engineering, which is very very hard, and I'm gonna have to study that to truly understand, to figure that one out, because I find that's the only module that I find difficult in my course. But regardless, I did that. Then afterwards, I played Pong. Pong. I'm mixing up my words. Pool, which is really weird because I haven't played pool in ages, and I've been playing it for like the last 2 days in a row. So yeah, really really enjoyed playing pool. I think I won one of the games. I technically might have lost two, but regardless, you know. And then after university, I had a driving lesson, and I thought it went fantastic. And at the end of the lesson, my driving instructor asked me how I thought, and I said I thought it went really well, and he said it was really good as well. So I impressed him and myself. So yeah, I'm learning really well. It sucks that I'm not able to have a car to practice during my lessons, because they're once every week. But regardless, I'm making the most out of them, and yeah, I'm really enjoying them. And then I went shopping in the shopping center. I bought my food. I bought extra food as well. I bought stuff that was reduced in Tesco, because I love doing that. I love buying the reduced stuff in Tesco. I got my meats from my butchers, which I always get, because that's how I pack on. Oh my god! So I pack on this muscle. That looks crazy. Yeah, you can't really. Yeah, the lighting's not very good, but that's how I get my protein in, my high quality protein. Which you need to be getting in as well. Don't skip out on them gains. And then and then I walked to Aldi and I got my groceries, just a bit of like cheese and bread and milk and eggs, of course. Oh, I have some lovely. I think they're medium sized. I don't think they're large, but they're free range eggs. And I I realized not to get too much, because anything that can't go in the freezer is gonna go off if it's there for long enough in the fridge. And technically, I'm only here in Ireland for another 5 days, and then I go off for 2 weeks to Ukraine. So that's going to be awesome, and I have to remember to get an SD card because my one isn't working, and I would love to vlog and take pictures of the entire experience because I've never been to Eastern European, so I mean Eastern, outside, but yeah, it's crazy that I'm not hungry. I think taking the supplements, the magnesium, Himalayan pink salt, the tea, the chamomile, the rooibos. What's the other one? I think, is there any other tea? I forget. But also the milk thistle supplement. Yeah, really helping. Yeah, because I didn't take magnesium before on the other ones, and I did on this one. And the magnesium tastes like shit in water, adding it as a supplement, but I mean, I'm not getting it from anything else. Yeah, it felt almost nice to not exercise for the last few days. It's really strange. Because I was focused over stuff like making these videos and my university work, and then of course, just the fasting itself is pretty tiring, honestly. So I was glad to do all that. And yeah, I don't want to waffle on. Like, what are we? We have 6 minutes. Yeah, I pretty much talked about everything. I just really enjoy the experience. I'm just very grateful. Like fasting has really brought me back to my roots of being able to appreciate the simple things, not just food, of course, but just your relationships. I'm not religious right now in my current state, but definitely if you want to be a better Christian or whatever religion you identify with, and you want to get closer with Him, I'd say that would definitely help you. Yeah, I feel like calling people and just thanking them. It's a very strange experience. I tried to explain it to my friend because he was like, how's the fast going? I said, actually going terrific. And would you believe I'm not hungry? He said, oh, it's mad. I'm like, yeah, it is. And he's like, how do you feel? I'm like, well, I feel good. But it's very hard to describe to people, I told them. And I said, I feel not necessarily smarter, but quicker. I feel quicker. And I mean, my driving lesson was definitely at least like anywhere from 20 to 30% better than usual. So, I'm not saying, fucking don't eat for 5 days and go drive a car. Like if you found out about that, probably would not recommend me to be behind the steering wheel. But I was perfectly functional and clearly I did a great job. The only thing I will say is that before that lesson I was feeling quite weak. I was sat in a hot, stuffy university room trying to listen to this lecture, and I just wanted to fall asleep. I did not want to be there, and the only thing I could do to keep myself awake and give myself energy was drink more water. But even then, my flask ran out, so I had to wait till the end of the lesson to go and get more water, and then I peed like a lot. Oh yeah, also, so I also just, before I turned this camera on, I just meditated. And at the end, for the last couple of minutes, I used the Wim Hof method. So that was really interesting. And I'm probably gonna put that somewhere in this video. Or at the end or something, I don't know, I'll figure it out. I've been meaning to meditate for like every day the past 5 days, but I didn't really set, set a guideline or a schedule, so that didn't happen. And I also technically did like a little bit of a mini meditation earlier before I went into the driving lesson, so I say that helped a little bit as well. Yeah, so does that cover everything? Yeah, meditation. I also just took a cold shower before I did the meditation, and I'm in new clothes and I just feel fantastic. I'm about to eat this meal, and I'm so looking forward to it. You know, I say I'm not hungry, but I mean, just thinking about eating hot mince with eggs, it is making my dick hard. So I think that pretty much covers it up. If you guys want me to, like, I don't know, maybe make a guide on fasting, or just reply to any of your comments or questions or queries about fasting, then absolutely. Oh yeah, also, if I don't have a weighing scale, so I measure my weight at the start, but I have no idea what weight I am now. So if I find weighing scales in this house, then I'll let you guys know. I'll do a separate video, like, kind of covering my day-to-day thing and giving, like, results and blah blah blah, because I took some pictures as well of my body, you know, flexing and whatnot. That looks good. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find weighing scales. Gonna make my dinner, and tomorrow I have a staff party where we'll be having a few drinks and playing bowling. So that's gonna be nice. I'm gonna make sure that I eat good in the morning, and also either pack our lunch or just eat a lunch somehow throughout the day, because we're not going for a meal or anything. But I know I need to be careful with refueling, and just alcohol in general isn't the best. And of course I don't need to drink, but it would be nice, a little bit of a celebration. So yeah, I'm going to be careful there, and make sure I don't destroy my kidneys. Because they've been only having water for the last 5 days, water with a bit of salt. And then I'm just like, oh yeah, Guinness, you know. So yeah, I just feel really happy, really glad I did this. I stuck with it, you know. Even my loving and supportive girlfriend told me that I should do this. But here we are, baby. You know. C'est la vie. Whenever I have thoughts in my head, and the thought that I had recently was, oh, you have to do a 5-day fast, I can't get rid of it. Like, if it's something stupid like jump in front of a car, then no. Obviously I don't listen to the calling of the void. I don't do retarded shit for no reason. But if it's something like start a business, or find new ways to make money, or post content, do a 5-day fast, or lift heavier weight, or run more, you know, or be nicer to people, these are all things that I can't get out of my head, and I have to do. You know, these are very important things to me, things that I have to conquer and try and experiment with, and that is life, that is evolution at its purest and concrete form. So that's why I did this, and I'm proud I am, because now I know my health is going to be absolutely fucking fantastic after this, and then I'm going on holiday, and I mean, what's not to love, you know? So yeah, that's all for the video. If you like the video, like it. If you want to see more of this type of content, subscribe. I'll be doing life coaching very soon, so if you see this video in the future, there'll be a link down below if you want to hop on a call with me, and we can discuss any of your problems, any issues you might be facing in life, any doubts in your mind. I'm very good at helping people create new mindsets and giving them a reality and different perspective check on life. I wish I had someone like that back when I was younger, because it would have helped me tremendously. That's all for now. I'll see you in the next one. I don't have an outro. I need to make an outro. Maybe I'll just fucking hit the camera or something. Nah, not fire. So guys, here's my meal after 5 days. Around 300 grams of mince, red onion, salt, pepper. We got 4 eggs here, and we got iceberg lettuce and a little bit of low-fat cheese. Now, normally I have always full-fat cheese, but this one looked good enough to try, so I thought I'd give it a go. So yeah, this is gonna be awesome. So I'm just about to upload this video, and I want to give a quick update. So I just ate my meal about 25 minutes ago, I feel fantastic. It was amazing. The taste wasn't like insane. Maybe because I put like less spices than normal than what I usually would. So in a way, it was kind of bland. And normally, what I find after a fast is that my mouth just kind of explodes with flavor. I didn't really find that with this, but that's fine because it was still like nutritious and definitely filling. And I had a bit more than 300 grams. I had the whole pound, so that's about 454 grams of mince plus about another two spoons of cheese. You want to call it that? And that was it. So I want to be careful with the refueling process, not to overeat. So that's it for tonight. Having some chamomile tea, I'm editing this. I'll check out some other stuff, and then I'll go to sleep. And I'll make sure to get full at least 8 to 9 hours. So yeah, see ya.